Tonight on Piha Rescue, a serious injury in one of the women's surfboat races. A mass rescue at North Piha.
Russell, I'm just going in after Lacey.
And the guards race to a girl who's holding on for her life at Lion Rock. Piha's pumping. Over 30 surfboat teams are here this afternoon to compete in the Piha Big Wave Classic. It's carnage. 8 heats have been raced already, and there are injured clubbies and bits of broken boats littered everywhere. But no one's crying. Just yet.
Don't know what happened. Don't know what happened.
Time for the women's crews to enter the arena. Commentator, lifeguard Peter Brown.
The southern end of the beach, we've got O-River, Wakatani, and at the northern end we have West Shore, all on the line, looks like. All going a few big stuff there.
The first wave strikes disaster for Whakatane as their bow lady is jettisoned into the air. She comes down hard on the side of the boat, then topples into the water.
Hand up, IFE, get over there, please.
She's injured.
Hey! Let's hand up! No, you're all right. Hold the breath. No, I'll get you there.
Her Whakatane teammates paddle on without her.
That's the Wakatani crew, they just picked a rower up then. One of them got hurt. They have to keep rowing, they're on the break line, they've only got 3 rowers, they have to keep going now.
You alright? You okay?
A painful finish to a race hardly started.
If the women don't keep the power on, they're going to come backwards, and no one wants to go backwards. There's the Paicock crew going backwards. They're going over big stuff.
The Paikokariki boat and team now flounder in the breakers.
Michael, grab it. Coming round.
They're fine. The Paicock girl is okay. Our Whakatane woman is not.
Clean that.
Holy f***, that's way too cute.
Alright, I'll tell you a story.
Why do we do this shit?
The crews on the beach need to clear the water straight away to leave landing space for the teams still racing.
Here they're coming home, big set coming in behind them. Those girls will be having a little look at that, thinking, what am I doing out here?
We find ourselves wondering the same.
Why he's going to have to take something huge. They've backed off at 2, they don't want to know that. Uh-oh, it's caught them anyway.
It was a big wave though.
These rowers are all qualified lifeguards. Today is probably the one time all season they'll need to rescue each other. The waves are so powerful today, a boat full of water weighing over a ton is tossed into the air like driftwood. The Big Wave Classic has lived up to its reputation already, with 7 boat flips, 8 rescues and 1 injury so far.
At the southern end, if O-River hold that, they could sneak in.
In fact, they hold their lead and win the race.
Put your hands together for them. Well done, ladies. Yeah. Out the back, we have the Wakatani crew with only 3 rowers. We hope they can get in without a set chasing them in.
A tranquil ending for the battered Whakatane team who finished the race without their 4th member, who is taking time to recover.
It was really hard. I was the only one left in the bow, so it was a little bit scary when we were going out over the waves, but I don't know. I was more worried about Carla. Why did you fall out?
There's no doubt surfboat crews are bred tough, or mad.
I'll do it again right now.
Further along the coast up at North Piha, hundreds of holidaymakers have set up camp away from the boats. But the rips and holes, the dark, calm seas are lethal here today. The lifeguards have done everything they can to discourage swimmers from the worst spots.
Our main problem is the south end of the beach. We've got about 600 people
all dying to get in the water, and they're not really supposed to be swimming there, so we've just been spending all afternoon trying to get them out of the water and shepherd them towards the flags.
But if one group goes in, many follow. Lifeguards and locals alike, all vigilant.
You feel as though you shouldn't have to tell them, but you're aware that it's dangerous, but they aren't. It's strange. You feel like going in and saying, "Come out." It's too,
Although it's not always the heat that sends some people in.
I think one of them might just be taking a toilet break, so they're going to just go over knee depth and then they're coming out. So.
But this lot didn't stop to think of their safety. They are now drifting, helpless in the rip current. A member of the public alerted the guards, and Lacey is the first off the blocks. Lacey needs the IRB.
Yeah, I've got 3 people in the rip on the north side of Blind Rock. I'm going to jump in with my tube, over. Yeah, there's 3 of them. I'm now out of radio contact.
Lifeguard Russell is back from his beach patrol.
Russell, I'm just going in after Lacey.
In time to assist. Around the south side of Lion Rock, Chris and Gavin race for the IRB. Lacey puts a stop to anyone else getting in the water. Regardless of the time pressure, a rescue without fins is doomed to fail. They leave the third swimmer for Lacey and Russell and their rescue tubes. The IRB is needed somewhere else. And while Lacey and Russell drag an exhausted teenager back to shore, Chris and Gavin search for their colleague Ari and a lone swimmer. The swimmers are taken straight out to sea. Chris and Gavin reach lifeguard Ari, who is struggling to bring his swimmer back in. Yet another boogie boarder without fins. Meanwhile, 100 meters south, Lacey and Russell drag their swimmer into the shallow waters.
We'll just kind of swim you and then you kick on your back. Sweet.
The guards are astonished to see so many people daring to swim at this end of the beach, because the flagged area is over 600 meters north, and there are danger signs plastered everywhere down here.
And how old are you? 22. Cool. That's all we need to know, Kevin. Alright. Thank you. Cheers, bro.
Thank you.
Just
Yeah.
Cool.
A cross but relieved dad waits for the guards to ferry his son in.
They should take notice about the signs. Be careful because it's too risky there. Where is the signs? On the shore. Go this way and swim between the flags or between the signs, all right? And don't go far between the rocks.
And as if no one has seen the rescues take place here 10 minutes earlier,
No swimming here. No swimming. Too dangerous. No. Go. Yeah. It's too dangerous.
more people head into the water at precisely the same spot.
Too dangerous to swim here.
Most of the people that swim out here on this side, they just have no idea. They kind of come up here to get away from people. I mean, if you look at Piha right now, it's real busy, but on the north side of Lion Rock, you've got a big rip. We've got rips and holes going all the way up on the beach, like the mouth. So, yeah.
Around the corner at South Piha, there are 2 races left. The glamour event soon, the men's open final. But before them, the up-and-coming surfboat talent take the stage.
The under-23 men's final at the southern end of the beach, Paikokariki, favourites. Then we've got our very own from Piha, the Piha Pirates.
Little white one.
Then we've got the Piha Pistols. Next to them, Paikokariki.
Poncho! On the nose! Now!
For the first time today, all the crews make it cleanly through the breakers. Just after the boats turn at the buoys,
Oars up!
the Australian team McMasters overtakes Horse's Piha Pistols.
Come on!
There's Piha trying to crack one from the back. Go Piha! I'm not biased.
Horse is desperate for a win at his home beach. And with the help of a wall of water, he takes McMasters out.
There's a collision, that's one boat out of it. Uh-oh, more damage. Whoa!
Who then smash into the other Piha team, the Pirates.
Paikokariki, ladies and gentlemen, from Wellington. They kept out of all that trouble. They deserve to win. Put your hands together.
The crews still on the water get even more of a pile-up,
Break that fight up out at sea. All those young fellas are having a bit of a chat.
with Lyle Bay adding their boat to the mix. Meanwhile, the Orewa team struggles to keep straight.
I think we've got the Orewa boat going to have a look at Lion Rock.
Horse brings his crew in with a respectable placing. Although Horse knows second just means first to lose.
None of these guys are giving up. Those swimmers aren't swimming just to save their own ass. They're swimming for 3rd and 4th place. Coming in second from our very own Piha.
The under-23 final has become a dog's breakfast.
Paikokariki first, Piha second, Piha third.
At Piha, the beach has come to a standstill while a young woman hangs over a 100-metre cliff face.
There's a guy hanging off the cliff.
2 lifeguards race to the bottom of Lion Rock. 2 others sprint up the hill.
Yeah, go follow him with the camera.
Leaving her shoes behind, she claws her way back up the path with the help of a friend. A fall from this height would almost certainly have killed her. The gravity of what almost happened hasn't quite sunk in for the youngsters.
No, she wanted to slide down. Get out!
And you too!
No, not me. No way. I won't dare to do that. Slide through the mountain. Slide on the mountain.
Still there?
Yes. She wanted to slide. She's actually very adventurous anyway. But she just missed it because of her, silly shoes. Yeah, if her shoes were all right, she could have done it.
Thanks to her silly shoes, she's actually still alive.
I like doing adventurous things. That's what I was going on.
Actually, she didn't realize. She was thinking
I didn't realize it. I
that
might
cliff
slide down
goes
easily.
to the beach. Yeah, that's what she thought, and it actually doesn't. That's where she was. She was hanging on to the wire, and I got her till the wood so that she can hold on to it. And then I realized I needed some support because I can't actually pull her up.
I'm not doing
Because it is slippery even here.
It's very...
Then I saw a few girls. I asked them to give a hand. They also asked me. So we needed a guy.
That's where my mates came in.
Yeah, our friends came luckily and rescued.
Yeah, the star!
Don't know what they were thinking, eh? I mean, you're off the edge of there and you're screwed. Straight down to the rocks. Be lucky if you got any other sand underneath you before you got to the bottom.
They still don't appreciate their lucky escape.
Are you done?
This is it. The big man of New Zealand surfboat rowing.
Down below, the gun for the men's final is about to go off.
Who will be the best, the #1 crew in New Zealand? Legs up. Legs up. Legs up. Guns up. Here we go.
Piha, current unofficial world champions, are off to a slow start. The boat is wedged in the sand.
At the far end, rowing out of a Piha Brokers Murawai stuffed airboat. Next to them is the Mount crew.
Nice move!
Then we got the Piha crew.
White one on the nose! Now!
Behind them we've got the Titahi Bay Titans, the B crew.
White one on the nose!
In the middle of the beach in the green boat. Right below the helicopter now, who's leading it is Titahi Bay. Titahi Bay might have their nose ahead. Australia, Janjak, the Victoria State champions on the outside. I'd say they're a boat clear. We don't want that. You'll get an idea when you see the crews turning on the buoy line. Mount's going around. This is a big surprise. Mount Wanganui turning first. Janjak going around now. Here they go. It's going to happen. In 2 minutes, we're going to
Piha's on the
know
left,
who is the best
Titahi
crew.
Bay, the right.
Look at that monstrous surf.
And all ours off! Off!
Piha's rolled. They're gone. Titahi's gone. The field's open.
With these two crews out of action, the Mount strengthens their lead.
Piha's coming home. I think Horse has told bloody the rowers to swim the rest of the way. He's had enough of it.
The Piha boys were doing so well, leading the pack by a long margin. They trained all season for this event, and in the last 30 seconds, it all turns to custard. The Mount looked to have a commanding lead.
Looks like 2 in, maybe Mount Wanganui. The big boys.
But another crew sneaks in beside Lion Rock.
Janjak from Australia. I've said it before. They are one of the big surf boat rowers. They can hold a big wave and they're showing it. Mount Wanganui rowing their hearts.
Out at sea, the Titahi Bay crew reassembled to finish the race with their dignity intact.
Well done, Australia. Well done, you deserve it. Very, very well done. It's going to be the Mount. They're going to be the top finishing New Zealand crew. Mount Wanganui second. Well done.
Piha bowman Craig strikes a lone figure in the boat, while beside him Titahi Bay catches a stunning wave, which takes them all the way home. Well, nearly all the way.
Oh, they flipped again. Titahi Bay, you're rolling up.
Horse manages to come in third place, although by way of a jet ski. And Craig manages to bring the Piha back in, sailing solo.
The reason those boats out the back are hard to handle, they're full of water now, they're heavy.
The Australians from Janjak take the title. Big wave champions for the 2nd year running.
No, that was fantastic. Surf was huge. That's why we come to Piha for, big waves. Woo!
Well, we must have got biggest wipe out of the day, huh? At least we won something. Love coming to Piha, I'll tell you what, we'll be back.
A distraught uncle loses his 2 nieces.
2 girls, 11 and 12. They haven't been seen for about an hour and a half.
And a man is pulled from the water, unconscious, with no pulse. Everyone prays that Ross has the strength to stay alive. And the search is on.
My golly, he came down pretty quickly.
For a crashed hang glider.
Westpac United, affirmative, white speech, working your way south, over.